I can tell you, I don't emphasize this as much. It's still valid. I just move on to other things. The teenagers and I, we were all sitting around that first time, and we were just flabbergasted at what came out of the dreams. And one of the kids said, you know, this makes me wonder, whose dream was this anyway? Was this my dream, their dream? And we all kind of looked at each other. And then we did a Susan. Ooh, creepy. And we went off to play soccer. And I thought about that for a long time. And I realized there's something, you know, that's like too close for comfort. There's a whole intimacy factor here. What they used to call the speech intimate ESP, because really the psychic development is not so much about developing Superman's X-ray vision, but learning how to feel and experience a oneness with life. And a oneness with one another spells closeness. Come forward, Grace. A depth emotional question or some dumb stupid question? Okay, something, we'll give it a try and we'll see. Okay. But we know if you're dreaming for Helen that it's not a deep emotional question. It's something she wants to know. That's all right. That's all right. Okay, stand up here, Grace. This is Grace, by the way. How many times have you been here, Grace? Many times, because she keeps forgetting what she's told and she has to come back and hear it. Okay, now, before Grace picks the names out of our 12 victims, lucky people, why don't you all raise up your hands and send blessings to this bowl? Let's bless this bowl. We've been joking around, but let's bless the bowl that the 12 people who could best be helped by those gathered here through this process would be the ones who will pop into Grace's hands that she's choosing, and that they will experience healing and enlightenment, and so will we all. Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, having said that, Grace will pull the names out. One at a time. One at a time, because we have can you be our court stenographer, please? Okay. And write down the names, and I'll give you the sheets to help you. And as I call your names, I want you to come and stand up here. Okay? So the first person to come forward is going to be Nancy Anderson. So will Nancy Anderson please come? Okay, so stand right over there on the steps. There's a reason for this. The next person, Yolanda what? Podherney, okay. Yolande, okay. Okay, very good. Number 2. Alrighty, number 3 is Helen Brock. I love it. New scientific research here. Don't you just love it? I don't know what kind of smile that is. Okay. All right. The Scribbler. The Scribbler, you know who you are. Barbara Casagrande. All right. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Very good. Jane Krause. Jane Krause. Joyce Krause. I'm having my eyes examined tomorrow. Okay. Beth Graff. Elizabeth Graff. Yeah, we did solve your problem. Well, there's a method to this, I'm sure. Roger A. Ream. The guy. Hey. We'll have all the ladies clamoring after you. If you're lucky. Francis Drob.
All right.
You're welcome. Nolita? Merger? Oh, you, the stenographer. Okay, we'll give the job to somebody else. Very good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just squish down just a little bit. We have 3 more to come. We want to keep them in order. Well, I don't think it'll hurt that. Okay. Jackie Kronweeder? Kronweek? Jackie Chadonneith? All right. Oh, that's you. Okay. Very good. Very good. All righty. Okay. Trina Romero. Okay. And Grace, last one, I believe. One more. The last person is Matthew. Matthew Mudlinger. Matthew Mudlinger. Is that right? Mudlinger? Mundinger. Like in humdinger, but Mundinger. Okay. Okay, now, here's what's going to happen. Stand right up there, Matthew. Thank you very much, Grace. Let's give a hand to Grace. Angel Grace is that in just a few moments, these people are going to disappear from our midst. So you won't be seeing them because they have a little duty to go do. And in their absence, we'll be forming dream groups. And I'll be saying, who wants to dream for Nancy, or who wants to dream for Barbara, or whatever. Okay, very good. Now what I want you folks to do is go back to your chairs and grab a couple of pieces of paper and something to write with, and then we're going to go out into the lobby, and I'm going to give you your instructions there. Well, these people, our focus people, are going to go out in the lobby, and I'll be with them for a few moments. You all can just talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back momentarily. Coming. We did have 12 people, huh? Oh, that's different paper.
Helen. Oh, there you are. Okay.
It's not a significant question.
Here we go.
City. Here she is.
All right. So here's your task. You have 2 tasks before you come back in the room. One is to tear up some paper and put your signature on it. You need, say, 10 at the most, little autographs, because you're going to be handing those out to your groupies. Okay?
10, did you say?
Yeah, 10.
Okay.
You probably won't need that many, but it's better to be safe than sorry. 10 of those. And the other thing is to be thinking about, we won't reveal this to anybody, but you're going to be writing a personal statement tonight. Either tonight while you're out here or where you go to bed or something. Just a sentence or 2 about what it is that you want help with. So you specify your topic. And if you really would like to make this meaningful, you don't have to. It's not a mechanical process of broadcasting to them. It's more if you're working on your own intentions. If you want to do some diary work tonight, writing in your journal about what this question means to you. And so you just have a seat somewhere and do that, and stay out here until I come for you. I'll be coming for you in just a few minutes to introduce you to your dream group. Okay? All right, good. So we'll go in here now. Oh, someone close the door, please. Thank you. I'm going to be reading off the names of the 12 people. As I say, number 1 is so-and-so. We'll pick a spot. You'll stand up if whoever you want to dream for and go and stand in that designated spot. whoever you want to dream for. Then, in your group, you get somebody to count heads. Because I'm going to go around and I'll ask each how many's in your group, how many's in your group, how many's in your group, and we'll find there's usually some bulges and some weak points. And then we'll make some adjustments. Then when we have them approximately right, there's always somebody that's just as happy to dream for person A as for person B. We make some adjustments. Then what you'll do is you'll go as a group to some section of this big auditorium and arrange your chairs in a circle with a chair in the middle. And when we've got to that point, we will then parade in our dream focus people. Okay? Okay, so now listen up, folks. Do a census. How many people are in your group? Find out how many people are in your group. So you got to know which group you're in. Huddle together. Look them in the eye, because they're going to say to you, Jacqueline, I promise to remember a dream for you tonight. Okay? And then they get your autograph. Okay? And that's important to give them that moment to say that, because that helps them sink in their intention. Okay?
What do you say now?
What? Okay, I'll start all over again.
No.
In just a moment, you'll say, well, everybody, focus people, lead your group in a brief meditation, which is all I'm wanting you to do is let them hear you ask them to come together in silence.
Okay.
You don't have to say any words beyond that. Just be quiet together. And then at the end of about a minute, say thank you. And then go to each person and hand them your autograph.
Oh, okay.
And then when you do that, look them in the eye and give them a moment to say, Elizabeth, I promise to remember a dream for you tonight.
Okay. They say that.
Okay?
Yeah,
Just wait a second. Well, we had a slight pause because I forgot something. So listen up, and Matthew and Helen here, who got brought in before I gave them their special instructions. I'm going to give Helen and Matthew their instructions in public and instruct you at the same time as what's going to happen in just a moment. As the people are coming in, soon we will have a focus person in each of the groups. The dream focus people and their dream team will be reunited. Then we're going to have the dream focus people, the Matthews and the Helens and so ons, is going to lead each group in a very brief meditation for under a minute. Just to be quiet together, pull your energies together. Then at the end of that time, they're each going to hand you their autograph to take with you tonight to sleep with and hold or whatever you want to eat. And at the time that they present it to you, and Nancy or Helen hands you their autograph, you're going to look them in the eye and say, Helen or Matthew or Betty, I promise to remember a dream for you tonight. Okay, you got that? So you make that commitment. Okay, we'll bring in the next person. We won't do that meditation until everybody's in here. Okay, onward and up. Okay, Roger. You're an old hand at this, huh? How many of these have you been in?
Too many.
Too many. Roger Ream. There you go. Okay, who's next? I'll grab you, Jacqueline. You're it. Okay. Meet your dream team. Here's Jacqueline. Jacqueline. Where? I can't hear you. Where are they? Oh, way over there. There they are.
Work through this process and thank each and every one of you in advance for being part of this team for the highest outcome for all concerned. And let's just be silent for about a minute, like you said.
I promise I will do it for you. I promise I will do it for you.
Okay, if you passed out your autographs, then we're finished for this evening. The bus will be waiting outside. We'll have Carol Ann bright and early tomorrow morning, and I'll be back.